Super fresh.
My spirit animal comes with a pretzel bun. Troll at a treadmill, record on the Kessel Run allegedly. Edgy from 11Zs to megabucks, techies with the treble down. This is how we level up. Dead meat, time, treble, pressure, and disease. Ass ushered at a 2 fingers pecking at the keys. The coping mechanism in his elemental P's. Went from healthy to unhealthy to a hell he never leaves. Cineplex Jesus, curse at the curly fries. Mulling over Chuck D, telling me diversify. I'm at the supercut, souping up the wardrobe. Forecast looking like an Esh on 4 phones. Hello, 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 hello. Base camp, bass in the bass fuck. Brace for the rain dance. Back in the back of the classroom after a magical nap in a vacuum. Act natural, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh. Before climbing douchebag mountain, I was scared or die. Started eating kale and came to terms with my lazy eye. Putting on the yoga lady, cutting off the cable guy. Whistle while you're waiting for your condition to stabilize. AV cables everywhere, every piece of vinyl scratched. Mentholated tiger bomb, I leave with the arthritis cap. Irons in the niacin, iron quiet riot mass. Cunabas and privacy expanding in a simulcast. 40 winks, never the same adventure. Refreshing or the sing-alongest exorcism ever. In the end, you gotta wonder if it's even worth the effort. Those stairways into heaven, you can step into the usher. Some people have mistaken my allegiance for a weakness. It fucked me up for eons. I wish there was a theist, the type that fake his death, then forget he faked his death. Show up on TV in the crowd at the AVNs like act natural, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh.
Hey, peace, Aesop. It's Chuck D. Yo, man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep rhyming through those walls, right?
Sometimes I feel my heart putrefying inside my body. From diarrhea dark to piety and the Ponzi. On my better days, they mingle and walk off into the poppy. On my worst, the work is overshadowed by the Monty. Had to buy some clothes that fit me and pretend I like a gobby. With a promise to his Congress not to compromise the motley in him. Maybe I should kinda sorta move to Mars. I'm feeling kinda done, too many moving parts. The piss poor vision is 40% bloaters. The kitchen is a chorus of glorious leftovers. The friends you confessed all the dark shit to it. Weaponized the information before we could send roses. And they want a little pearl on how we got to where we at. I can't remember where I am, I feel it's probably a trap. Balk with the lawless, cough in his notes. Walk on even when the walls hug his coat. Act natural, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Super fresh. Is nary a known other. Read a palm when I parry, apparently no sucker. Man slash island, casually hammers iron. Falcons that come to daddy, fabulous cash and prizes. I'm back at the theater feature, feeding rapid eyes in crisis. Out of sight is both as fancy and a random act of kindness for ya. Ride the wild aurora, future brightest bride Gamora. Present tense and SOS and tidal water. Final offer sold. I've been shaking off a death rattle as a window bound back from a collapsed red flannel at night. Flight path managing a back and forth that draws a heart and dagger if you track it all attacking yarn. 6 foot a million, nothing off the rack fit 'em. I dress like fingers, a light through black nimbus. Ruined last Christmas, probably ruin this Christmas. You can follow it from wing to cataclysm. Listen, he carry his own water, is nary a known other. Burn sage in the alley with various ghostbusters. See a disembodied bones knocking on your rods and cones. Some resort to scuba gear, some return to hobbit holes. Me, I done a lot of both, riding out and running scared. I'm everything from he's a pest to he's been dead for 20 years. He's been treading perfect curbs in golden light with total scum. Pigeons bring him donuts, I'm the motherfucking chosen one. And every time you liars talk, fish and birds start dying off. Roses turn to solid ice, quiet eyes to fireballs. I started spilling all my problems to the final boss. He shed a tear and let me buy him like what's mine is yours. Broke him off a little weed, bit him well, off to see a system in the smithereens. Sniffing out some livers, he can lose in a broth. That's when he go and pull the hood from the hawk. You look lost, he carry his own water, is nary a known other. Go halves on the carry and carry on bolt cutters. Not a towel boy or cow to the slaughter. I leave an awkward conversation like a cow to the saucer. Inspire 1,000 our fathers, people start calling her priest. We've never seen a man so vehemently drawn to the beast. I heard he plays a pipe organ and changes form when he feeds. I've never played a pipe organ, the rest my lawyer concedes. Okay, pull up at the spirit world, 0-man pit crew, itching for experience, clearing the jellyfish bloom. Show him to the sick room, sick him on a showroom. Show us how you trick him into swimming through the Oju. Devil's trap on the welcome mat. The dinner jacket smell of hell and back. I'm working on my hell and forth. It's bound to be a bumpy ride, deeper through the death and gore. Coming out other side. Draw, hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and a muse from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new cuneiform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone out to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you can do, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of deer in the light, I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize, I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been, continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was bloom and addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids at a minute, drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or a linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of the gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion. Reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolve. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings.
I'm getting sick and tired of never understanding. Where is the truth you promised?
House of cards and bent bars, hold up. Body parts that jump out the jar, hold up. The coven make a circle in the yard, hold up. It starts with a gambit from beyond and a mile-long list of people I plan to haunt, hold up. Old heresy headed for disembodiment is rendered by an excerpt from the Lesser Key of Solomon. Evil see him as a vehicle to commandeer. 2 fixed pupils, all he say is Ian's not here. Pitch it down an octave, I'ma take this opportunity to piss and vomit lava while the neck is lazy Susaning. True abomination at the beckon of the nether. From the scales to the fin, to the fur, to the feather. I'm all of an Amelia stitched together by a severed hand. Freed into the cold and told to bring us home ahead in sand. Hit the brick in a ceremonial bone mask. Viper on his finger speaking Latin, don't ask. Crossroads bogey, I brokered the deal first. To bag up a soul quick, I drag it between worlds, hold up. audience are volunteered and sought into to fetch a laugh. I'm sorry for the awkward news, it doesn't have a second half. Superstition making room for true perdition. If you think it's too elusive, we can book a future visit. Hold up. Fog at the foot of the expanse. Hold up. Phantasmagoria, wanna